what we play for. This is what we want to call. Hi, everybody. She's Cheryl. I'm James. Welcome to this EASHL playoff matchup. Both teams look ready to go, and it's time to drop the puck. Puck is dropped, and this playoff battle is underway. Angles it over. Oh, it stays out! Whoa!
I don't know how it stayed out. Neither do the fans in this building, no matter who you're cheering for. You gotta get kudos to that save, James. We thought it was in the back of the net, so did everyone else.
Picked up along the boards by Dupuis. Puck scooped up by Ralph. Toronto's looking to break out. Boston's got possession of the puck. Moves the puck along the half wall. Oh, no way to brace yourself for that hit.
The cliche in hockey is you want to start the game hard and physical. It's in the net. It scores!
The Bad Kids finally break the ice and get the game's first goal.
Yeah, and it's an important one, James, because there's not much room out there and not much separating these two teams. So that little bit of a cushion may give them the stir. The press they need to be more consistent, try and get another one on the board.
And we'll get a face-off after the offside call. More than half the period left to play. Toronto's ahead 1-0. And play resumes as the puck is dropped. Here's a shot. Gets a glove on it to make the save. And that's back-to-back snipes.
Well, it feels like there's a wave of momentum, and it has certainly changed here. You can get the opportunity, but you have to execute. That's 2 in a row. This is a great goal, but I think I like the start of it even better. It's just the same guy who's able to get the catalyst going and then finding a way to finish it. It's all about the interception. I mean, if you don't have the puck, you can't score. He does a great job of getting the puck, and then he finishes it off. You got to be opportunistic when you make those kind of plays.
O'Brien's got the puck. Quick feed to Jackson. And he stops that kick there. Wow. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. And that slides right out to center ice. Great burst of speed to come up with it. And sends it just out of reach. Boston's got the puck. Blues got it in the defensive end. Toronto's got the puck along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by O'Brien. He got all of that hit. Boston's got the puck in their own end. Some great thievery in the open ice. Nice hit on the play there. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wagner.
This is a fantastic save, James. He's all over it. What I mean by that is he knows exactly where it is and where it's moving. A reason why he can get square to it and make the save.
More than half the frame has been played here. Toronto's really controlled the pace of play these last few minutes, leading by 2. The Bad Kids win it. Slides the pass over to Gill. Quick pass to Ralph. Feeds the puck over to Jackson. Tries to get it to Ralph. And he sidesteps the check there. The Bad Kids take it along the wall. Setting up behind the net. A chance! Boston's got the puck along the wall. The boys will play it from the defensive zone. And they turn it over in the neutral zone. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Here's a short pass to Blue. Sends a pass over. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Toronto's got the lead here late in this first period. And they grab possession of the puck after that center ice face-off. Puts it on net. Oh, it's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's great a scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Getting into the later stages of this period, the Bad kids are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Big time stop there. Oh, what a hip check. He got all of that. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the glove save. Here's a chance. Oh, what a stop there with time winding down.
If I had to handbook the team, she'd be on it here, James. And because in the playoffs, you have to have the right personnel, the personnel that are willing to throw their body around. They're willing to play physical because, let's face it, in playoffs, it's harder, it's physical, and the ice closes up.
There's the horn for period number 1 as it comes to an end. We've got lots more action. 2 more thirds of this one to go. Stay with us. A clean sheet of ice beckons, and period number 2 set to get underway. Here we go, middle frame now underway as the puck drops. Well, how do you sum up things so far here, partner? We've seen a period played already.
Wagner's performance was outstanding in the first 20 minutes. I mean, he got shelled. He's got to be exhausted, James. His team needs to pick it up in front of him if they want to stay in this game.
We're still in the early stages of this period. 2-0 is where we sit. And they win the draw on their own end. Looks to make a play over to O'Brien. And the puck leaves the offensive zone. They'll be forced to tag up. Good use of the body on the play. And we've got an offside with a face-off looming. Toronto's got the lead on the scoreboard. A big reason of that has been the amount of pucks that they've been putting on net. And off the face-off, they take possession. With possession along the wall. What a steal in his own end. And now he moves it to Ralph. Moves around along the half wall. Boston's gained possession along the boards. From the right wing, he moves it to the middle. Good defensive stop at the poke check. The bad kids get a hold of the puck in their own end. The boys take possession here in the open ice. Nice zone entry from the middle. Oh, textbook hip check. He got all of that one. Boston's got it along the wall. Tough battle along the boards. Lets it fly. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Loses his check. He's on the breakaway. Oh, what a save. Who was that last man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
He scores! And a little pop-up for the play.
They can't blame the goalie on this one. He was tracking the puck, and then all of a sudden it changes direction because it deflects off of a defender in front. Real tough puck luck.
Toronto's got the puck along the wall. The boys scoop it up along the boards. Cuts into the paint. That's not going to fool him.
Lehman's done a good job making that save, especially because it's been a quiet night for him. It's been an offensive explosion in the other end, but when you're faced with a save, you have to make it. You don't want to open the door for your opponent.
Puts it in deep. Boston's got a hold of it against the wall. Toronto's got coverage there. Stones him in front. Blues lugging the puck. And the pass is picked off. In close. Boston's got it behind the net. Feeds it on over to Blue. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. Blues actions pretty evident in the eyes of the officials here for tripping.
I always hated to play in these games. You just came out flat and nothing you did made it better. Now they got to kill off a penalty when they're getting blown out. Real tough game.
Toronto sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
Their first power play of the game. They've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
The bad kids carried along the wall. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
On a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Finds the puck down low. Handles the pass. Toronto's crossed the line and on the attack. Fires it. Big time stop.
Wagner's a great goaltender who understands where the threats are, and this one's in the slot area, and he manages to get to position and make the save.
And just a bit outside.
The comfortable lead, James, some would say that that power play really wasn't a big deal, but I would say different. It's really important that you push, you continue to work on your habits, because the timing could be different next time.
Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. The boys take it across the blue line. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. We played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner. Welcome back, everyone. Both teams lined up at center ice, and we are ready to get this third period underway. Curious to see if there was any message sent in the room in that second intermission, because it has been a blowout thus far. I wonder if they might even just run the clock. 2/3 of the way to the finish line, and this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
Toronto's been dominant through 2 periods of play, James. They have a comfortable lead now, and the coach can look down their bench and say, hey, listen, let's get everyone out there. Let's maintain the energy. Let's finish this off right. Let's bring it home.
Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. And that's off a stick. The bad kids pick up steam and are on the attack. And that's poked away by Blue. Scoops up the puck here. Look at this. And makes the save. Slides the puck across to Jackson. The bad kids played along the boards. Blocker save.
It really is amazing to watch him maintain possession of this puck while his opponent is on him. I mean, they're pushing him, they're shoving, they're doing everything they can. But he's resilient. He's got a willingness to his game, but he's also got power. Power, you can see it in his lower half and the balance and coordination it takes to get this puck to the net.
Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Toronto's laying a pounding on the opposition tonight, generating numerous scoring chances and converting on what feels like almost all of them. Moves it quickly over to Dupuis. Slides the puck across to Gill. Great extension on his part to poke it away.
Toronto's staring down a shutout late in the game. You know they're going to do the best to protect their goaltender to ensure that they get it. But at the end of the day, it's about bragging rights. Listen, the other team isn't able to score. They're not able to penetrate the inside of the ice and cash it. You're feeling it, you love it, and you're going to share it.
Past the midway mark in this period, and the ice has been tilted to this point. 3-0 is where we sit right now. Here's a chance in front. Oh, perfect tackle is that deflected. Moves it to O'Brien. And he's pulled over to the ice and loses the puck. Picked up by Dupuis. Saunders moves it ahead. That's a good heads-up play at center ice.
Toronto's finding a way to the right spots at the right time, and this is awareness, knowing exactly where you want to be and reading and anticipating the play perfectly. They've been dominating, shutting it down in the middle of the ice, and get going north.
Big save! And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Toronto's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. Takes the puck. Wicked blast! And the lane's topped up blocking that. Scrum ensues along the boards. Quick feed to Ralph. Passes ahead from the right side. Shot! Oh, off the post! And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Toronto's had a lot of success tonight on their scoring chances, and look at the result here late in this third period. Ralph's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. In front of the net, the goaltender covers up for a whistle on the play. Toronto's offense, the story tonight as they lead it here in this third period. Ralph's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And a stiff break setup. Slides the puck over. Loves the puck into the corner of the offensive zone. And a great save. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Ralph's got it along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Gill. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Lee's got the puck in his own zone. Tries to the crease. Whiffs on that. Goaltender covers it up, and we'll get a reset here.
Raymond Flash save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
And she snags the puck from off the wing. Dupuis moving the puck through his own zone. The boys gain the zone. A super stop with the glove by Raymond. Officials have got both teams ready, and it looks like play set to resume here. And they take possession. Nice job tangling him up on the draw. And as the final seconds tick away, listen to this place recognize a hard-earned victory. Toronto's put in one of the most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time, up big time like this third. Ralph's got it. Now they'll look to see what they can do with it offensively. Here's a chance. Denied by the goaltender.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not down. This is exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Final horn sounds, bringing this one to a close. Cheryl, you don't need me to tell you that in order to have success in the playoffs, you need strong goaltending. They got that in.
I've been giving my energy away. Okay, alright. I've been saying the same thing today. Oh wow,
already.
I'm a dip, but I ride that. We can fall in love, but I'm not yo. No, I feel alive when I'm chilling in the garden with Eve. A snake trying to bite me, but I don't wanna leave. And you know that apple tastes good. He looked me in the eyes cause he knew I would. And you know I want my rip back. But you know that.
Tremendous energy here tonight for this EASHL playoff showdown. I'm James Cebulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. It's win or go home at one end, and one could be moving on. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. There's a little extra buzz in the air as we are underway here in this playoff tilt. Dishes it off! And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. We've still got zeros on the board. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Gets a piece of it to keep it out. Taken along the wall by Dupuis. Puck picked up in the open ice. Play is blown dead with the offside. And they win that neutral zone draw. Into the offensive zone. Oh, absolutely rocks them.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Here's a shot. Gobbles the puck up there with the chest.
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to hits like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
Looking to make something happen to the offensive zone. Oh, what a hit on the wall.
And that's a clean one, James. A great angle, shoulder to shoulder, and just laid it on thick.
Quick pass to Blue. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Harris gains a hold of possession. Love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Here's a short pass to Blue. And he takes the pass. Back to the blue line. A long shooting lane from one of their own teammates prevents that from going through. Avoids the poke check. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tosses it on to Saunders. Lays into the body. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. And that pass is stolen. Denies him in front. Boston's got it in their own zone. Fires it on net. Oh, and a great save by Lehman. It's a breakaway as he shakes the defender. Scores! Oh, what a shot! Looked like a different team these last couple of minutes, Sherlin. It pays off.
Yeah, and the goal in the latter half of the first period, it really sends some confidence right down the bench, and this is what you need. You got to believe that you can win. You got to trust the process, and more importantly, you got to know that you can execute.
Just a little too much contact and couldn't hang on to the puck. Harris plays the puck along the boards. Scoops up the puck. Excellent stick work on the play. And that's picked off. Shot! Oh, and that just skips over the net. What a chance there, Powder!
Well, he was in tight, but he wasn't able to convert. You could just see those hands close to his body.
And there's a shot! They saw, they took advantage of the rebound and scored.
I love watching these types of goals because there's a certain edge and grit and level of competition that you have to fight for those rebounds, James. He's ignited his entire bench with that energy goal.
Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Boston's got the puck along the boards. Passes on over to Saunders. Dishes it to Lee. Takes a shot. Gets in front of it. Moves it quickly over to Bruner. Shot. First period is in the books. The next 20 minutes is on deck next here on EA Sports. Opening face-off for period number 2, about set to go. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
The boys really need to clean up their business here, especially in transition. They're giving up way too many odd man rushes, and listen, they're capitalizing on it.
Blast from the blue line. Big stick save by the goaltender. Dupuis taking it from his own end. Harris looks to go on the attack. Some nice footwork here across the line. Great defensive effort with the stick. And that's broken up with a denied on the play. Whoa!
Oh, you don't practice that one in goalie sessions, James. You just have to have fight and compete to get to that puck. He has all of it, and he makes the save. The goaltenders are the last line of defense for a reason, and this time, he bails his team out.
Oh, look at this. Into the corner of the attacking area. And now it's grabbed by Dupuis. Blues swooping in on the attack. Solid body contact. Denies him with the save. Harris looks to get things going now with the puck. Takes it and looks ahead. Centering pass in front. And that's blocked in front. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. Knocked away. The Blue Nation have gained control of the puck in their own zone. There's the whistle. We've got an offside.
As we look at that last save again, James, it is absolutely incredible and so impressive to see a goaltender just out-battle and out-will his opponent to find the puck.
Harris isn't slowing down in this one. They continue to put a lot of pucks on net, and they lead it here in this second. And a quick check knocks the puck away. Harris takes hold of the puck. Look out. He's got a step. Oh, fantastic save there.
And when he got in on his own, James, I thought it was over. No question, thought it was going to be the back of the net, but the goaltender makes a fantastic save.
Can't connect. Good use of the body on that play. Oh, monstrous hit in the corner there. Here they come through center and into the offensive end. Snagged with the glove by Wagner. gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. Harris is enjoying a 2-0 lead. Nice start winning the draw here inside the offensive zone. Takes a shot, and that's deflected off someone in front. Harris on the attack. Harris still got a nice of it, son. Harris continues to lead here in the late stages of period number 2. They have been the more complete team offensively. Offense is on face-off, and he wins the draw. And that goes off a player in front. Harris plays it against the boards. Slides it across. And play rolls on as he came in with a nice stop there. Hammers him into the boards. Moves it to Blue. And the puck has moved to a safer spot on the ice. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Let's get the official decision. The Bulls will serve 2 minutes in the box.
Well, in this situation, he is going to get the tripping call. I thought he had good position there on his opponent. James fishing for the puck. Just used his stick and it got into the skates. Tripping is the call.
Harris sends their man advantage here now for the first time this evening.
Well, everyone's fresh as they come out for their first power play of the game. They're going to have to find a way to really manipulate the defenders, move that puck around, but it will all start with winning the opening faceoff.
Here's an opportunity in front of the net. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Puck moved over to Blue. Shot! Good stop by Lehman. Handles the puck. Under a minute to go here inside the second period. Stay confirmed on the power play and get it done.
And it's so important when you're on the power play to have precise execution of your passes, and you're able to move the covers. That's exactly what they did, and they're able to convert. There's a reason why the power play moves the puck around the perimeter and creates motion. They want to pull the PK outside of the middle of the ice, and when they do, they hit the bumper position perfectly, and they're able to hammer it home.
Grabs the puck at center. Directs it on over to Bruner. Intercepted. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Welcome back to EA Sports. I'm fired up. Crowder's fired up. The players are fired up. And I know you're fired up for the third period. Here we go. Third period set to get underway. Simply too much to not enough at this point. Well, 2 periods down. Here we go with the third period. Cheryl, your assessment so far?
Boston's trailing in this game because they haven't managed the puck, and they've been cheating offensively. When you're not in good position, you're not supporting the puck carrier, and it goes the other way, you're in trouble.
And we're going to get a face-off out to the offside.
Sometimes it's all working for you, James, and it's all working for him tonight. And you wish you could just circle these dates on the calendar and remember them and recall them when you're facing adversity, because everything seems to be working for him tonight. When it's on his stick, when it's off his stick, his shot, everything is looking good. A multiple-point effort in this one so far.
Boston's got a hold of the puck now. Takes the pass. The boys looking against the half wall. Now he slides it up to Blue. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Here's a shot. Takes that one right in the logo.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James. But finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
Grabs the puck. Blues got it across the line. Takes the feed. And play continues as that goes off the glove.
Lehman's made a nice stop there, and that can be difficult to do, James. I mean, sometimes you get cold or you get lulled into a game where you've been in the offensive zone most of the time. So it's often about timely saves that makes the difference.
And they win the draw in the offensive zone, and they go to work. The boys ready to go on the attack. Shakes off the coverage. Chase right inside. And it banks off a stick in traffic. Pass in front. And he denies that great opportunity there. Oh, wow. What a save of the glove. Pass to the front. Scores. The captain delivers.
With a great active stick, and that leads to the pick. But he doesn't just stand there, he gets his feet moving right away, and he rewards himself for his efforts.
Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Here's a feed in front. Oh, he comes up with a stop. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Big time hit on the play.
Well, she had the spacing, and then she knew exactly how she was going to throw this hit. It's thunderous there, James. But I love the instincts here to recognize what her team needs to gain that puck back. Now, she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Paris was one of their most dominant offensive performances we have seen in quite some time. Big time in the third. No room for that one to get through. Moves the puck. Nears the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Moves it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. And things start to ramp up a little bit now on the ice with that play. And that's picked up by Lee. And there's the save on the play.
Wow, James, I mean, not everyone can elicit a thunderous hit like that. I mean, he just clobbered his opponent.
Paris is all smiles on the bench tonight, where almost everything they put on net seems to go in. And they lead big time here in this third. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Paris moves it quickly along the wing. Along the half wall with the puck. And that pass attempt is deflected. Quick feed to Lee. And he takes the feed. That's a solid check on the play. Tries to feed it over to Bruner. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Late goings of this period. Paris just absolutely putting the boots to them, leading 4-0. And the final seconds ticking away here in regulation. Along the wing up to neutral zone. To his teammate. And he coughs it up with a pass. Shuts him down.
Wagner's in it to win it here. I mean, you can see with that save, he tracks and he's so dialed in. It's a competitive nature to challenge the shooter in the slot.
Big save in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
A critical face-off looming here. And let's see if they can maintain that offensive momentum.
Well, you know that the defensive side is vulnerable right now with a tired tender, and on the offensive side, you got to recognize that vulnerability and you have to attack the net.
Harris is trying to protect the lead here late in this third period after dominating in the offensive departments tonight. And they take possession here in the offensive zone and time to go on the attack. Right on the doorstep. But she blocks it.
Well, it was from such an area, a great scoring chance. I don't even think she's gone. She just had instincts, relied on him, and got in front of it.
Harris has put on an offensive clinic here tonight, and they are on cruise control here in the third. Boston's got the win off that draw. Dragged along the board by Dupuis. Here he is, shot in front. Slides it diagonally to Lee. Look at that hit on the player. And there's the final horn, putting a bow on this one here this evening. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Pounder?